we've just been driving for a little bit, just about, I know, an hour from the Corinna Lodge, and we're coming to check out a place called Philosopher Falls. We weren't originally going to stop here, but why not? How are we, Matthew?
Very good, thank you. Happy to be out of the car, going for a bit of a walk.
And we are dressed the same today. Just walked a little bit of the way down now, down one of these pretty cool paths here, and gone to the viewing platform of the Philosopher Falls. We actually thought that you could get down there, which we think you can, a bit further on, but probably won't today. So as you can see, it's behind me, is the viewing platform. So we just arrived at the Eco-Lodge. We're a little bit late because we stopped by the waterfall first, and then sunset burst. So we met our friendly man named Dylan at the front desk. Unfortunately it was about 6 o'clock, but he's a super friendly guy, isn't he?
He is. He gave us a bag of peas, some cheese and bickies, and a full loaf of bread. How good?
And look, here's Dylan right now.
Hello, how are you?
This is our friendly, what will we call you?
Tour guide.
Tour guide of the Corinna Wilderness Experience. We've got one bedroom here, a bathroom. Check out that heater.
Toasty.
The tucker. How's your meal, Matt?
Delicious, hard-earned, after a big day, driving, walking, freezing. It's good.
So we are just waiting in the car at the top of this mountain near a Telstra tower, and can't actually see anything. Sun's due to be up in about 5 minutes, and it is still pitch black. It is raining, it is windy, and we're probably not going to get anything. So we're just going to sit in the car and talk to you. So we can finally give you a bit of a look into what the place actually looks like in the day. So just behind me, all of the cabins along here, they're all of the other cabins. So there's 16, as I said before, and our one is this little one here, number 14 Webster. So let's have a look. So we're just heading down now into the ferry area because we're going to catch the river cruise down the Pyman River. This is the area where we've just parked. Pretty stunning, hey? And then back behind me there is the bar and the restaurant. So we'll just gear up and we'll hop on the river and see how we go. I think there's 2 other people with us, so it should be good. Matt as well.
And oh, okay.
Easy ones.
Well, that's easy, isn't it?
Alright, so I'm here with Dylan, our lovely tour guide as we were talking about before. We're on the Acadia on the Pyman River, and it's raining, but it's absolutely stunning, as you can see here. So yeah, about yourself, Dylan?
So my name's Dylan. I have moved to Corinna in February. I've been here for months now. So I work as a front office manager for the hotel. So today we are heading out to the Pyman Heads. We've got some rough weather, so it's going to be quite windy, quite cold, quite wet today. So it'll be an interesting experience, definitely.
So we've just gotten off our boat and we are heading out to the headland out there, and starting to rain again. Should be good. How's that sunny weather feeling going? Good morning, everyone. We've just had a break in the weather, and we've just talked to the guys here at the lodge, and we're going to take the kayaks out finally. See if we can get some shots with the reflections on the river, but we looked at the weather radar and hopefully we've got about an hour window before it starts to bucket down again. But knowing Tasmania, we'll probably get in and it'll drown us.
I'm good at kayaking.
Except last time we were in a kayak together in Dubrovnik, as we're getting in, Matthew flipped the kayak and my bag fell in the water.
That was this man.
So we'll see how we go. The tide's come up. The wild, unpredictable weather of Tasmania. Literally just got out of our kayak, into the car, and then that came down. So pretty lucky we weren't out there then. So what's plans, Matthew?
We're about to walk up Mount Donaldson in the pouring rain and the hail.
Yes, so Mount Donaldson, for those of you playing at home, is a very exposed mountain that we actually probably saw in a video previously, depending if I edited it in or not. And it's meant to be an amazing 360 view, but it's also got absolutely no coverage from trees. So when it hails and rains, we're just going to be standing up there. So hopefully we'll be right for sunset. We've got our lights, our wet weather gear, gaiters, boots, raincoats,
and a good attitude.
Snickers.
I think.
Terrible company, but we'll see how we go. We'll see you on the other side. We just parked our car at the start of the Mount Donaldson hike. I think it's important that we mention as well, while we've been a bit silly about the weather, that it is actually quite a hard walk here. It is in winter, the weather changes pretty rapidly, so definitely be prepared. So we signed our trip intention at the Corinna office at the lodge, and we also told the guys that we're heading up. We've got a fair bit of experience hiking. We've got GPS and compass and everything like that and all the wet weather gear, but things can still go wrong. So yeah, definitely make sure that you tell someone at least where you're going, especially down here because there's no phone reception and hardly anything comes by. So all in all, hopefully we get some good shots because the sun is out for the next probably 30 seconds. Let's go. This is why it's good to be prepared. Come out in the tail like you can. You're stuck on the side of the mountain. All in your well, I'm glad we didn't give up because we're at the top. The ocean from here, which is pretty sick. The clouds are starting to clear, so I'm going to fly the drone again. So we made it to the top, and it's pretty dark now, so I'm going to head back down. What do you reckon, Matty?
Keen to head back down.
You look like a boss.
Thanks, man. I'm a boss.
Just arrived at Lake Chisholm. Apparently there's a big sinkhole here, so we'll go for a bit of a hike to see if we can capture that. We were just about to go, and then Matt realised that he thinks he needs a wide angle lens on, and his big adventure boy doesn't want to put his bag on the ground.
We don't need to add this to the video, Mr.
So we need to get in our nice clean car and do our bag.
It's all about preserving your gear.
You got the keys?
Yeah, I'm in my pocket.
All right, so we'll see you down there. guy here. Look at him, thinks he's a surf photographer.
Yeah, dude, shooting those barrels, man, it's fucking gnarly, dude.
Some beautiful offshore winds, getting some nice little fish licks up there. Woo! So we got out to the bluff. One of the locals that we met actually recommended this place. Ah, shit, that is hurting. Recommended we come out here too, see the lighthouse and one of the rugged west coast points. So apparently this is the most westerly part of Tasmania, and it is copping an absolute beating out here. So, and that was Matthew doing a wee. Let's have a head down here and see what we can see.